Hello and welcome to a special in the future, in the past, Breath Weapon X for next week.
You don't have to say that, right?
It's my only opportunity for time travel.
Fair enough, fair enough. This is future Rob, but actually it's past Robin, Alex.
Oh no, you're going to make an incursion.
Yeah, it's past out. Yeah, when this comes out, so it's past. Yeah, brain has exploded. Oh well.
Right, we're going to get on with it because we've actually got we've got to be there for the stream in 45 minutes. So, right, so we are doing our normal, and we kind of, not gonna lie, we kind of came up with this one on. Well, we didn't come up with this at all, but the idea was on the fly. Keywords, different keywords, just because it was simple and
All the same.
easy. Yeah. All the same keyword. So I've gone with immortal because it sounds like it could be annoying. So for those who don't know, immortal is except when you purchase this die, win this die will go to the use pile. Instead, add it to your bag. Which is definitely annoying. It's just annoying because they're generally quite large characters, which means you've got all these large characters coming at you all the time.
So I suppose when you sacrifice, then that would go to your bag, wouldn't it?
I would suppose so. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, cool. Carry on. Sorry. Just came to me.
Yeah, so that's basically that. So on my team, I've got The Rock, obviously. Mainly, well, the Immortal's great, but also for the global. Pay, mask, and sacrifice one of your superstars' dice. Reduce the cost of your next dice you purchase by 2. It's kind of like, it's a win-win-win for me, this. Everything is amazing. And he's got Immortal, so that's always good. The Sif, which is kind of the closest thing I've got to a wink on, I suppose. So Sif, she's Immortal, and gets +1 attack and defense for each character dice with Immortal I control. Heimdall, who is really cool. And I almost tried to find a way of putting some self KO in, and then I was like, I'm not going to do it. But so when Heimdall is KO'd, oh no, cat, no, not now. Right.
Trials and tribulations.
Oh, he's been a real dick recently as well. Right.
Brought to you by Mr. McKett.
Yeah, Heimdall. So when he's KO'd, draw a die. If it's a character die with Immortal, field it for free at level 3. Otherwise, prep it. Which, obviously, yeah, in this one is pretty good. The only issue is he's got really high defense, and I should have put some self KO, but I didn't.
Yeah. But you couldn't have done anyway, I don't think.
No, I don't think there's a lot I could have used. I'm sure I think there was some. I think the way I looked at it was there were some basic actions, but then you could buy them, and I didn't want to do that. Undertaker, so he's got Immortal and Call Out. Now his stats aren't great, to be honest with you, but I thought, Call Out's always good, basically.
Yeah, Call Out is great. Yeah.
Hogan is he's my kind of entry level, because what's ridiculous, I couldn't find any Hogan dice, and I know I've got loads, couldn't find them for the life of me, and there's nothing to proxy, so I've got Guy Gardner's and
fair enough.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyway, he's 4 cost, which makes it not very nice. And then I've got Fandral, who when he attacks the opposing character dice, the highest purchase cost must block him, which is always nice, and he's a 5 cost. Boulder, when he's blocked, gain 2 attack, which is pretty neat. Thor, which is kind of a bit naff, but got some high stats. Get the hence, deal 1 damage to target player or character die. If you have an active character with Immortal, instead deal 2.
Nice.
And then I went with the Siege Perilous. Each player rolls all dice from their prep area and use pile. Each player may immediately field all of those character dice for free, and that's a 4 cost epic basic action. So I thought maybe if I was struggling getting things out, you do that, and I get all my big things out. So that's what I went with. Just because I thought it'd be fun to use a lot of cards that I've never ever used.
I like the idea of Siege Perilous. I do. I've tried to use it. I don't think it's that great, but it's definitely it can be manipulated. I think by a better mind than my own. I think. But it's an interesting one. Epics are weird, aren't they? Really.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've gone for Team Watch because we've had a whole new raft of Team Watch characters in the new Secret Wars set. So all of my characters have the Avengers, Guardians, or Spider Friends affiliation, or a mixture. So I've got Gamora, raised by Thanos. Team Watch: when you field a character who shares an affiliation with Gamora, choose an opposing die. It must block one of your Gamora dice if able. And then I've got Pay Fist Global, KO a blocked or blocking character die after damage is dealt. So you can actually use that on your own
Ah,
KOing. There you go. But I thought you were useful global.
cheers.
So she's a guardian, and then my only other guardian, single guardian, is Star-Lord. So this is for the new set. This is the super rare. T-Watch, deal 2 damage to target character die and prep a die from your bag. So that's really strong for a 3 cost. Then any other guardians? Okay, so I've got Starhawk, who's a guardian, plus he's an Avenger. So Team Watch: when you field a character who shares an affiliation with Starhawk, that character and Starhawk both get +2A this turn. So he's quite fun. Then the rest are all just Avengers. So I've got Hulk. He's kind of my win con if I was to get him. When you field a character who shares an affiliation with Hulk, Hulk gains Overcrush until the end of turn. It's a bit of a cheap way, to be fair. And I've got Hyperion. Never used Hyperion. When T-Watch goes off, deal 2 damage to a villain die. He's no use in this whatsoever. There you go, so I'm not even going to buy him. And Falcon, so he's from Secret Wars. Team Watch: prep a sidekick from used. So that's quite useful. When he has the global pay fist once during your turn, each player must field a sidekick from used if able. And then I've got Spider Woman. When T-Watch goes off, you may KO her to KO all opposing fielded character dice with a fielded cost of 0. Gain 1 life for each character die you KO'd this way. So if I can load up your fielding with sidekicks, I can just gain a bit of life back, which is kind of fun.
Yep.
And then I've got Assemble. Set your bag for a character die and field it at level 1 for free. Or Teamwork, repeat this effect for another affiliated character. So I can get 2 level 1s out in the field and just Resurrection for the global.
Oh,
There we go.
nice.
Got 5 sidekicks then.
Oh yeah, I've got psychics. That's a good one. It's been a while.
Yeah, that's been a while for me too.
Right, let's roll off.
Yeah. 2, 3.
2. Oh, 2. 2 and 1.
Okay. I've got 3 and 1, so I will go. I'm going to go second. I'm just going to be really mean. Sorry, man.
Fair enough. It's fine. I know exactly what I'm going to do. It's okay.
Get the hints.
Yeah, basically, and a sidekick would be beautiful.
Or if you roll 3 sidekicks, that would be great.
Okay, well, let's. None of those matter. Let's just re-roll and see if we can get some sidekicks. No, okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I feel quite bad.
No, it's understandable. I'd have done the same thing too. Yeah, but I get the hints. Just to let you know, Heimdall has a global pay mask once per turn. On your turn, you may prep 2 sidekicks.
Are you talking about the HXG global?
Oh, is that it? I've never really thought about it, but
that's what the Ministry of Dice coin it.
Oh, okay.
It's PXG, but PXG light. So
yeah.
Heimdall XG.
Fair enough. Right.
Okay. Psychic and 3 energy. Kind of like that. So I'm going to. Got 2 options there. I'm going to go for option. I think we've got rares. So I kind of want to buy a 4 cost now, don't I? Yeah, let's. Okay. I'm going to spend 4 on a Spider-Man. And then pass priority in turn.
Okay, alright. That is a Heimdall, right. Let's keep those and reroll these. go for that, or do I do that? I'm going to do that. That. It does seem a bit crazy, but I kind of like it. Or do I just spend 4 on a Hogan? Which is kind of more sensible.
I think it's the ball rolling, doesn't it?
Yeah, otherwise I get an extra 2 dice, and you know what, I'm going to do that. Right, I will Heimdall Global. Then I will resurrect.
Okay.
And then I will buy another Get Thee Hence.
Cool.
And then over to you.
Okay. Okay. That's good for now. Don't really want any of that, so we'll playing that. I've got a psychic, so I can't do me prep. Okay. Well, in which case, can I do anything with this fist? I can. Right. Okay. This is going to be a prep round, so I will field a psychic. I'm going to HXG. Then I'm going to make both of us have to field a psychic.
Oh, okay then.
From used. And then I'm going to yeah, I think the only other thing I could do. Let's get the Hence Global. Sure, why not? Oh no, I've got characters in my field. I'm always worried. I'll always see that one. I'm like, yeah, let's do it, but it never happens.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to prep one of those two. So there we go. And your turn.
All right, 2 in the bag. Right, this could be a huge amount of energy.
Right. I'll be rolling everything.
That's great. That's good. Who do I really want? Do I really want? Kind of any of them, really. Any of my 6-cost ones are pretty good. Yeah. Fandrel's not a terrible one. The Balder's good early on. Yeah. Right, so that's largely irrelevant.
Undertaker's great as well.
Right, let's try.
Any problem with Undertaker is his actual attack stats aren't huge.
No, yeah.
Annoying though, they're annoying.
Alright, so we've got 1 Get Thee Hence, that's fine. And a whole lot of things. Right, so I will deal you 1 damage.
Yep.
Because why not? Then I will spend a mask to sacrifice my sidekick and get 2 off something, so I might go for a Heimdall. I really like him, he seems cool. So I can buy him.
It's really good with the fact that you should be getting immortal characters in your bag. That should be good.
So I can then spend 4 on a Heimdall, and I will resurrect. Cool. And over to you.
Okay, right, well, I've got 1 in the bag, so I'm rolling all of my 7 dice. Right. So 1 to field him, 1 to sacrifice that. That means I can't quite prep. I could sacrifice 2, but then I've got the wrong energy. Damn you, Spider-Man. No, I couldn't do it. I should really buy him, shouldn't I? So sacrifice. I'm just going to buy him, to be honest. It's going to get in the mix, but such is life. Field Spider-Man. Sacrifice a psychic. And spend 4 on a Hulk. And then pass priority and
Back to you.
turn.
Okay. One in the bag. All of that goes in. And 3 come out. And another get the end. Oh, that's very nice. That's just 6. Do I want to know? It's not worth trying to get shenanigans to get something else. It's just not worth the effort involved. A sieve, or do I go for a boulder? Do I go more defense or more offense? Rock. He's not. He's got low. I might go for a rock just because he's got lower fielding costs. And then maybe go for a sieve next time. So I'll go for a rock for 6 and pass priority and turn.
Cool. 8 going in the bag. I don't have anything. I've got 2 set turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got my Hulk, possibly. Oof. Do I want a psychic? I'll keep that. Do I need bolts? Not really. No Hulk. Okay. Alright. In which case, I shall. Oh, excuse me, put gas in there. 4 cost character, which could be Starhawk. Could be Spider Woman. Could also be Falcon. Right, so I'm going to sacrifice a sidekick. I'm going to pay. I could actually do that. No, I don't really need Hyperion, do I? 1, 2, or a Starhawk. Because he's cool. And then I've got 4 in my bag, so I don't even want to prep. Bolts. Don't know if that was the right play, to be honest, but there we go. No, I'm not sure that was the right play. Oh well, I'll. In which case, I've just got 4 to spend. In which case, I'm going to not do the sacrifice. I'm just going to spend a straight 4 on. Straight 4, which leaves me with 1 shield. Which leaves me with a question mark, I think.
Cool.
That was 2 before, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's 4. Then I've got 1 left over. Which I'll figure out what to do at some point. That's on my turn. That I don't want to do. Yeah, okay, I'll leave that and pass priority and turn.
Alright. I'm getting dangerously close to a character. Right, the only problem is fielding costs could really hurt me if I don't get lucky. Right.
Yeah, we've got a lot of those.
Okay, unless I get unlimited energy. Right, let's just keep that. Because... No!
Savage.
Right, what can I do?
Buy a Sif.
I can buy a
That's
Sif.
your win con. That's literally all you can do, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
Or buy it, assemble.
Yeah, it's getting to that point, isn't it? Right. I'm going to spend a mask.
Yeah.
To HXG, which leaves me with 4. Which I think, I'm going to buy my my Siege Perilous. I think.
Nice.
It's never going to line up. I'm very aware of this. But let's just see for 4. Right.
It is prep area and used pile.
It is, to be fair, but
there is a. Okay, I don't think I can do anything with this question marks.
Right, all yours.
4 sidekicks in the bag. There we go. Going to be a highly exciting turn. Okay. Well, I could buy. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a resurrection, and then I'm going to spend these 3 on Starhawk now. So I'm going to buy a Star Lord to go with my Starhawk.
That makes sense.
Yep. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right, 2 in the bag. It's handy when we don't roll characters. Our turns are really quick.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I notice you haven't got a single 0 cost amongst all of your
No.
characters, which plays really against my Spider Woman, unless you roll loads of psychics.
Oh, wow.
Then you can...
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Sweet.
Right. Those. Let's reroll those. Do I want?
Is that the Siege Perilous?
It is, but I'm definitely going to be re-rolling it.
Oh, are you sure? Oh, this is only one, to be fair. This is only one of these. I'll just have to pick one out.
Right, let's re-roll. Let's keep a sidekick, because I think you got a Hulk coming and other things. So let's make sure we got a sidekick. There we go, that's much better. There we go, a nice 6. And I could do far worse than spend... Oh, I can't do that because of the energies I've rolled last. Alright, that's fine. We'll just spend a 6. Let's go for... Is he got a level? He's got a 1 cost. Alright, let's go for a boulder. He seems relatively realistic to field and field a sidekick.
I mean, I'm impressed that you've bought a handful of...
I have done pretty well, to be fair. Yeah, I've got 3 6 costs already, which is decent.
Anything else?
No, that's me done.
Okay. I've got these 5, which I could quite easily not be able to afford. Oh, there's a 1 cost. That's fine. And some energy. If I want a character on this, I'm going to have to roll. Oh, god damn it. That means I can buy a falcon. I can't prep. I possibly should have rolled the other energy, but right, let's pay a fist to field him. Which right, hold on, let's do this in the right order. No, that's the right order, because then that resets the bag. So that's going to prep one of those with Team Watch. Yes. And then I can then spend 3 there, because that works perfectly then, doesn't it? So there we go. I'll do that and buy a falcon.
Right. Oh, okay. Okay, would you like to attack?
You know what? I think I'm not going to. Although he is only a level 1, and I've got no way of spinning up. I should have thought about that in my globals. Not gone for assemble. No, I'm gonna stay for now.
Okay.
Because things get more interesting when I film other things. So.
Yeah. Alright, we've got a character. Oh, now this could be an interesting Siege Perilous.
Mm-hmm.
Now this would be... No, that must be a get me... Oh no, I've got the Siege Perilous there. Green to get me him. Alright.
Okay. Well, that could be alright. Okay.
Unless I were to do this. Right. Let's try all of that again.
Yep. Oh, man.
Man, well, that's a shame. It's just a shame. Right, I'll ping you for 1.
Okay, I'll take 1.
That is really quite upsetting. And then...
It's just...
A shame, because, yeah, we could have done... That would have been fun. We could have had some fun, but we're not. Right. We've got 5, so I can either try and get round my bag nice and quickly, but I can only do that with 1. I think I'm better off just spending the 5, quite frankly, rather than doing shenanigans. But it's just if, because I've now got a few. Right, over to you.
Okay, right, I've got 4 psychics and a Star Lord, which has not got any of these affiliations on it. So. Alright, okay. I mean, 6 is acceptable, to be honest, but that's fine. Do that. Hmm. Okay, that's pretty mad, but I like it. So I'm going to force both of us to field a psychic.
Cool.
I'm going to HXG. Then I'm going to spend 3 on another Star Lord. And then I'm going to do a prep for one of these 3. I think that's a pretty strong turn. Right, okay. That
Cool.
means I've just put 3 dice in my bag, of which the average fielding cost is 2.5, I think. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 0, 1, 1. But yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then pass turn.
I've got a Heimdall.
Come
Okay,
on.
come on. Something. Not that. Not that. Ah! Right. Well.
Did you put Heimdall dice in your bag?
Yes, well. Oh, that's an interesting point. When he's KO.
So if you spend him, does he go to used, but then would he then go to...
I'd
Or is
imagine
it...
he must be once he's a character, like when he's in the field.
Okay.
That would sound.
Well, you carry on, I'll have a quick look.
Right, there is a way I can. No, I can't field. But I could field Heimdall, who could be bigger. So I might as well roll Heimdall and see what I get. Because I could get double energy anyway, which would be better. And I got the 3, which I can't use, which would be great. But anyway, you know what? We're fielding a character, boys. It's happening.
Yay!
A level 1 rock comes on, and I've got a fist that's absolutely useless. I will pass priority and turn.
Now, when a character die with Immortal would go to the use pile, not being fielded at the end of the main step, attacking, being unblocked, being sacrificed, etc. So it's got to be a character face instead. So if you roll him on character face and don't field him, he would still then go to your bag.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
So yeah, basically, when it happens is when it's not being fielded at the end of the main step, attacking and being unblocked, being sacrificed.
Okay.
It does not apply to dice being initially being purchased, dice swapping, or being spent as energy. Okay, there you go.
Cool.
We learned something.
I'll take that. And we've just expanded our Dice Master's knowledge.
Absolutely. Right, are you attacking?
No, thank you.
Okay, 2 in the bag. And both the Star Lords. Well, this could be interesting. I'll have to look at that. Wow. That's 5 fielding costs. If I roll a psychic not on energy, I roll a psychic on energy, then I can field them all.
Ooh. Surely.
Yeah, well, I've got to try, haven't I?
Surely you'd manage it.
Well, the amount of times I've done that and rolled
Yeah.
a psychic back. So, right, okay. So now let's see. If he's active, then I deal 2 damage to target character and prep a bat die from your bag. And if he is available, then when you field a character, that character and Starhawk both get +2A. So if I field him first, then each of these I field would get +2, and he would get +2 twice. Yeah, let's do it that way. So Bosch, which means he's a Guardian and an Avenger, so he gains Overcrush. He gets me to prep a die. Right, that's one of them. You're lucky he's on level 1, and
Yeah.
he's on level 1. These are both on level 3 though, so then I'll pay 2 to field this one. He doesn't trigger Spider-Man, but he triggers Starhawk. So these both get +2. Now then I pay to field him, so these both get +2, and then I deal 2 damage to target character die, so it's going to be the sidekick.
Yep.
What stats is there?
5/4.
Okay. I'm going to do it to him, actually.
Okay.
So he's 5/2.
Yep.
Okay, so that means my overcrushing character is going to do at least 2 damage if he's blocked. And then... so I've just done him again, so that triggers him, and it triggers this one, which is the 2 damage and a forever die. That's right.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Wow. All right then. So then I suppose I better attack with these.
Yep.
So these 2 are 7/5s.
Right.
He's a 7/3, and he's a 4/6 overcrush.
Right. Okay. Do I take out a 7/5 or a 7/3? I will block the Starhawk with rock.
Yep.
And I will block the dudes, the other ones,
Yep.
the lords, with sidekicks.
Okay, so my Starhawk dies, my Star-Lord say, and he goes through for 4.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Right.
Okay, and now I get to roll him again and do it all over again. Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Right. Okay, but I could get 2 characters this turn. That'd be crazy. Right. That's some nice stuff. Right. Let's use that to pay for that. I get the hence would then do 2 damage to you, which would be nice. Or I can get the...
You're just going to literally do all your damage.
Yeah! Yeah, I think we can see how this one's gone. Let's just reroll all of that, see what happens, because there's not really much interest there. Alright, we'll take that, that's fine, I think. And I'm going to have to spend that there, so that's fine. Right, I'm going to spend 3 on a rock and a Sith.
Yep.
Field a sidekick.
Okay.
HXG.
Yep.
And then buy Get the Hence.
Okay.
And then I will... Do I want to attack? No, because if I attack, I'm like, it's a bit of a... I'm on the back foot now for a little bit. I think if I could get my next 2 out, I might be all right. But for now, I think I will pass to priority and turn.
Okay, one in the bag. Here's a sidekick. There's a Hulk. And there's a Falcon. Right, and I've got 2 in my bag. So if I want to attack more than 2, I'll have to... Oh, a slightly bigger Hulk. A slightly bigger Starhawk. Some sidekicks. I need 4 energy. Do I just roll that and keep a sidekick? Yeah, get this one that. Right, so he shares affiliation with him. He shares affiliation with everything. Okay. Team Watch is it's an active, isn't it? Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just thought I'd check. So I wouldn't prep for both. No. Okay. So, but if I failed him, then I'm going to prep for him and him. With him, I'm going to prep with him. So I've got 3. So I need to. I can't buy anything else anyway. Okay. So pop him out. Okay, that's a good idea. So he will then trigger off him as well. But he won't get overcrush unless I put him out first, which means that he won't trigger. So I either get overcrush or I give a buff to both of these. Buff to both. Or overcrush. I'm gonna do a buff to both. Yeah, let's do it. So I'll field him, which will trigger a die, and it will trigger prepping another die and damaging 2 to. What stats have yours two got?
1, 1, 5, 4, 5, 6. Oh, but she's actually. Do you reckon she counts herself? Civ gets +1 for each different character die with Immortal you control.
I would have thought so.
Yeah, so she's actually a 7, 8.
Okay, well, okay. I'm gonna deal with the damage to her.
Okay, so she's a 7, 4.
Yes, 6.
Okay.
You said she had 8.
Yeah. Does she not take 2 lots of ping damage?
No, because it's an active.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it just says while they're active. Yeah, so then I'll field him, which will prep me another one, but I can't now. And these two will be +2. Yeah, that's it. That's all from that one. Okay, so I will attack with a 5/5. Let's just go for it. A 5/5, a 8/7, and a 7/5.
Right.
Some big old stats in there.
Yeah, right. I will block the 8/7 with a sidekick.
Yep.
And then, so there's a 7/5. There's so many ways around this. I've got to take something. Do I take 7 or do I take 5? But with the chance that things come back. Right, let's take out Starhawk with a rock, who's a 5/4.
Okay.
And then with my 7/6, I'll block a Star-Lord.
Okay. So he'll die. He'll go through for 5.
Yeah.
To 11. Okay.
Right.
Your turn.
Right. Come on, Heimdall. This is your moment. Right, Heimdall. You're not getting the message here, friend.
He's just shy. He's hiding up in his tower. That's what it is.
Yep.
He only watches. He doesn't actually participate. He's like, no one's actually ever bought my basket. I don't know what to do.
Do I want that target? I'm using 3. That would be 4.
So is this your first imagining and realization of the Heimdall Global at all?
Yeah, I think so. Because by the time I started playing, it kind of would have been. Yeah, no, he's not coming out to play. He's never coming out to play. That's a shame. Right. In that case, I will, I guess, pay. Let's move those into the right place. Pay a bolt to field him. Put out a sidekick. It's only 4, so let's HXG. Let's resurrect. I can't do that. I could do that, but that would be really useless. So let's not do that. That would be really terrible.
It sounds it.
Yeah, and the rest, and nothing I can do. Right, okay. Pass priority and turn.
Oh, okay, so these 5 going into the bag. One, two, that's a Star-Lord. 3, 4, there's a Falcon. 8 dice again. Ooh, lots of energy this time. Got a Falcon finally. Let's keep that. Can I actually use any of this energy if I miss roll? No. No, I use that. Okay, well, you let off a little bit this time. Because I've only rolled 1 character. Okay, so he's going to trigger nothing at the moment. No, he's not going to trigger anything. Okay, so I'll just lob him in the field. And then he's going to trigger that and that. Okay, so it's going to be 1. That leaves me with 4. As much as I would like to do a prep, I don't technically need to. See, he's going to prep a die. That's going to be that one. Okay, now I could do with that then. I'd like to buy another Starhawk, is what I'm trying to get at. That'd be fine. I'll do that. I'll buy another Starhawk. And then field him, which preps a die with him, and then gives him Overcrush. Just what you want to hear. Last priority.
Back to you.
I'm going to take with these two. A 3/3 Falcon and a 6/7 Overcrush.
6/7. Nice. Okay. The big question is, do I want to KO him? That's like, I can KO him. He's level 2, so actually...
Yeah, if you KO anything of mine, it's going to come back to haunt you anyway.
It's always a bit unpleasant.
But if he's in the field, he's always going to get Overcrush.
Yeah, so I think I am better off KOing him. So I'll use a 7/8 Sith to block him.
Cool.
And then a Falcon. Like I say, either leave him in the field or I take him out. I'm going to KO him with a 6/6, I think.
Yeah, okay.
So let's do that. Let's thin your field out. Also, I forgot, I rolled my get the Henth last turn, and then I stuck it in my prep area by accident, so I'll just ping you for 2.
Okay. 2, okay. Cool, sure.
Oh, it's a shame, because we kind of need the time to come back, but I quite enjoyed this one.
Yeah, it's been a fun little game actually, but we'll give it another 10-15, I suppose. I still haven't actually got the dice out for my team, but it won't take long. I reckon we can be streaming by 9:30.
Cool. 1 in the bag.
Not that anyone actually ever watches us live.
No.
Especially like with the sporadicism that we've expressed lately.
I drew 4, but I drew Heimdall, so let's try again. Yeah, of course. Right, come on, Boulder. I feel like if I can get Boulder out, I'm starting to feel fairly strong.
Yeah.
I'm feeling less and less on the back foot. Of course.
I don't think I've ever rolled Boulder die.
I've not rolled a Heimdall die, I tell you that much. Right, what's his top level? It's 2, isn't it? So I don't have to stress too much about energy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel I can roll those and... Oh, it's just upsetting. Right, okay, but I've got a bit of a wall going now, so things are starting to... I feel like things are in the right sort of direction. I think it would be worth sacrificing a sidekick in order to buy myself a Sith for 5, or for 3 in this case, and then I will ping you for 2 more damage.
Wow. Down to 14. Okay. Cool. Are you attacking?
No, not quite yet. Unfortunately, if I had Boulder, I think I might have, but
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately,
Although
just short.
he's just psychic fodder though.
He is, but still, it gives
Oh,
me an extra attack and defense on Sif.
this could be a good turn.
Oh,
Annoyingly, that leaves me really short for the rest. Apart from the fact that I've got preppy stuff. So, all right. Oh, okay. All right. So that's 4 fielding costs, and I roll 4 energy. God, that seems reasonably how this has gone. To be fair, but he's a guardian. He's both, and he's Avenger. All right, that's good. So that's going to be 2 preps, 3 preps, which is exactly how many I've got in my bag. So, okay. Right, there's no point putting him out. Yeah, there's no point putting him out first because I don't have any psychics in my thing. So, I'm going to field him. No, not him. Field him first. Which means I can do 2 damage to one of yours. I'm going to do a sidekick.
yep.
No point. I just need to overload you now.
Yeah.
And then prep a die from my bag. You're lucky I didn't bring the. I was going to bring the Captain Marvel that re-roll stuff as well. That would have been pretty mean. Plus, so he's done. Oh, and he preps from that one. I'm going to run out of stuff to prep anyway in a minute, so it's just basically prep everything. Then this one is a Guardian. So that's going to trigger that, which deals 2 damage to another Psychic. And I've got prep the last one. And then this one gives both these +2. Then, so that's that. That's those 2. Then he's going to field, which gives these 2 +2. And preps a die that I can't prep any more of. Okay, alright then. So he's got +4. These have both got +2. Okay. So 6-3. Oh, how many characters you got? 2.
2.
Excellent. Alright. Hold on. So he's a 7, 6, 5. Didn't think I've got enough, to be honest. If you can only block 2 things, there you go. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 ones.
So obviously I blocked your 2 biggest,
which gives you 4. That's 5. That's 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah. Oh, right. Come on. Let's see what Handel does. Right, he's gonna. This is it. Yeah! Although I still can't field him. Hang on.
There you go.
There we go.
Savage. But
yeah, that's the way it rolls.
Yeah, I mean this worked very well together. Actually, I'm happy with how this one went. It was nice doing just like this happens, then this happens, then this happens. Which I guess is the whole point, really, with all of them having the same variation. And
I thought mine went surprisingly well. If I could have actually rolled Heimdall, I think that would have made a big difference. Being able to,
yeah, definitely.
I think getting the 8-8 in the field would have made a difference this game.
you had a 6-8, which was good.
Unfortunately, if I could have got him and the boulder out, suddenly I'm like 4 immortals, then I could start attacking you, but I just never quite got there.
No, it was quite nice. I think you weren't far away, to be fair.
No. Oh no, I need those. Right. Okay, quick change, and Well, thank you very much for watching this episode. It was fun.
Yeah, it was good fun. And that was a great one. Team Watch is really good fun.
Yeah.
As I say, bolstered really nicely with the
Yeah.
the new
And Starhawk's really, obviously we know he's good, but like,
yeah, that was working really well because I don't think I've played him a lot of times. Well, a handful of times maybe, but I don't think I've ever got him to work quite that well.
yeah.
But yeah, having two of them and just loads of the double affiliation really helps.
Yeah. Right. Have a good one, and we will see you in a minute or whenever.
Well, we will see you like last week.
Yeah. Bye.
See you later.